Hey, it's Lucas. Welcome back to the Chan Chan. The decade is coming to an end. The 2010s are about to go up in flames and be left in the past. But we move on. We have a lot to discuss about the last decade. For example, why were we all so scared of clowns a few years ago? I'm not talking about when it came out and people were like, oh, clowns are scary, Pennywise, no. I'm talking about how in real life, clowns were an actual threat for a moment. What? Schools went into legitimate lockdown because of clowns. Apparently there was gonna be a clown purge on the eve of Halloween in 2016? What was this last decade? And how come we're in 2019 pretending like that didn't happen? We all dressed up for Halloween this year, put on short shorts and a tight top, and forgot that just 3 years ago, there was a clown purge that was maybe gonna happen. I don't know how this started, I don't know why it started, but I do know that in 2016, around Halloween, there were a few nights where I was actually scared to drive at night. I was scared of clowns. Killer clowns. Oh no, I just had a flashback to the family vlogging channels who did clown pranks on their own children during this era. Remember Kony, 2012? Does that ring a bell? I don't know what Kony was. I know Kony is a bad guy, I think. Or is Kony the good guy that like we're all rooting for who's gonna take down another bad guy? I'm pretty sure Kony was the bad guy. Remember everyone was talking about this video like we need to help. Kony, stop Kony. Did we stop him? I'm pretty sure I donated like $15. Did it stop? Where's Kony at though? Turns out they haven't caught him yet. What was all that for then? In 2012, the entire world came together. It felt like everyone was together for once, despite all of our differences. Despite our different tastes in pop music, we all came together and we're like, we're gonna stop Kony. It's 2012. Get online and stop Kony. You haven't heard about Kony, Sarah? What are you doing? Are you living under a rock? Donate to Kony now. It's 2012. Yeah, apparently he's still on the loose. Butts and lips have been a common trend in the last decade. Everyone who's anyone has a big ass and big effing lips. I love that for the 2010s. Huge butts. Big ol' lips. In the 2010s, we all agreed that the perfect body and face looks like an ant with infected, swollen lips. I remember a few years ago, it started innocently. People were doing the Kylie lip challenge. Haha, imagine if my lips actually looked like this. But then somehow that turned into people actually injecting their lips. Everyone has lip filler now. Everyone has the same face. Big lips, pointy chin, high cheekbones, huge ass. Like just guaranteed everyone has a huge ass now. Like when I go on Instagram, I wonder like, did all of these people always have big asses? Did my cousin Teresa always have a big ass? I don't remember her having a big ass, but now she has one. And I'll like the photos of it in a friendly cousin way. I'm just a little scared, like in the 2020s, are the asses and the lips gonna stay in, or is some new Kylie Jenner-like figure gonna rise to fame with the thinnest lips possible, the flattest ass ever? Big asses will always be cool. I don't care what anyone says. Get that ass. 2011 was a stressful year for me. Pretty rough start to the decade for Lucas, because most of the year I was living in actual fear that the world was gonna end. Who started that rumor? The Mayans? The Mayan calendar is ending. What if the Mayans didn't make the calendar go farther than 2012 because they were bored of continuing the calendar that they knew they weren't gonna live to see go to 2012? Aren't the Mayans from like the 1200s? I don't know when they're from, but they're not anywhere near here this time. So they probably were just like, hey, we're at 2012. I could continue this calendar on paper. They didn't have paper back then, on stone. I could continue to carve into this stone, but I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm gonna go to the village and eat some strawberries and play with my kids because I'm done with this Mayan calendar. And then they didn't know that we were gonna look at that and be like, the world's ending. It's all over. And the thing is like, even though it was so irrational, I feel like everyone believed it. Even my teachers were like, I don't know, this might be the end. Like, it was scary. It's gonna happen again, I know it. Like 2012 was a while ago. It's only a matter of time till everyone agrees that the world's gonna end again. Like that day we're all scared and then it just doesn't end. We're all still here. And I know I'm gonna fall for it again. I'm pissed. I know that's gonna happen again. The Cup song. Pitch Perfect, Anna Kendrick on a stage, throwing those cups into the ground, singing. There's Visco girls now, how back then it was cup girls. There was a certain breed of girls, all of them did the cup song and all of them uploaded it to Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and were like, oh, I'm just gonna try this out. Here's the cup song. I know I'm not good at singing, but like they're saying that because they want you to comment like, no, you're actually really good, Rebecca. You're actually really good, Cindy. They're like, no, I'm not even trying. It's like you practiced for a day to get the cups right. And like, I know it's hard. Like I've tried to do the cup song myself. I couldn't accomplish it. So the people who did accomplish it, go you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I won't miss you. I think I'm just mad because I don't know how to do the cup song, is what it comes down to. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Well, leave then. And we'll see if that's true. Twerking. I'm sure this happened before the 2010s, but in the early 2010s, twerking had a moment. Twerking still is happening all over the nation and internationally, and probably in space. I'm sure some astronauts have twerked. I wanna be the first person to twerk on the moon. We're feeling the residual effects from twerking. It's sort of just a part of society now, but when it first hit the scene, everyone wanted to twerk. I wanted to twerk and I still can't. Like, whatever. Right now I'm sober, but if I was drunk, like wasted, blacked out, like I don't remember, I'd be able to do it. Just like as a sober person, I can't bring my body to that place right now. But I know if it was the right song playing, the right drinks in me, the right vibes in the area, like I could throw it down. An airplane disappeared in the 2010s. That sucked. It just straight up disappeared. And every time I go on a plane, I now think of that a little bit. I'm like, is this gonna be the one to disappear above Des Moines? Like, I think they found part of the plane. There was a while where like, we all thought like they just were somewhere. Are they though? I'm scared. Like, what? I'm pissed. The dress, stop. Just stop it right now. I don't care what color you see, sir. Did you see the dress? Did you see it blue or gray? Did you sometimes see your dad wearing a dress growing up when everyone else was gone? And it was just you and him in the home and you walked into his bedroom and he was wearing a dress? Caitlyn Jenner also happened this decade. Honestly, amazing. When I watched that documentary where she announced she was transgender, I was like, holy F, this is so cool. Cause like there were always rumors about Bruce being transgender and it was just like an urban legend, like no one believed it. Then all of a sudden it was true and I was like, oh my God. What? I love this. Back to the dress though, like if you didn't see it as blue, just know you're lying. You're doing it for attention. You don't see it as gray. You don't see it as gray. It's blue. I love the whole Caitlyn Jenner saga because like everyone was rooting for her and then like she like wasn't okay with gay marriage for a little bit and we were like, what? Huh? She's like, yeah, I don't know about that one. We're like, what? But then I think she's okay with it now. The Kardashians like hate her or something. I want to hang out with Caitlyn and like hear her talk shit about Kim, you know, so you know she just talks shit about Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Kris. Like she just will tell you everything. You meet Caitlyn at the grocery store and you're like, oh my God, are you Caitlyn Jenner? Can I Snapchat you? And she's like, yeah, by the way, I hate Kim. I hate Khloe. Kris, do you wanna know what she did to me? Look at these texts Kris sent me and like she just spill everything to you. I need to hang out with Caitlyn. A lot happened in the 2010s and I don't know what I'm happier about. Gay marriage being legalized or fidget spinners? Cause like they're both pretty sick. The cinnamon challenge, the planking challenge, the salt and ice challenge. Like what? There were so many social media challenges. Are we bringing this to 2020? It's like slowly dying down, but every now and then a new challenge pops up. But there was a while where like every 2 weeks there was a new one. You put cinnamon in your mouth and you choke. You literally almost die. Some people probably did die. Here's a challenge. Put salt on your body and then ice and it burns your skin. Every celebrity dumped a bucket of ice on their head for ALS or some disease. It was some disease that like is really bad and I hope they found a cure. But the thing is like when people did this ice bucket challenge, they weren't like donating money. They were just like, ah, this is so funny and like kind of like showing off their body in a wet t-shirt and be like, ALS, by the way. People were jumping into cold ass lakes as a challenge. People died actually because of this one. What? You know what else sucks? The condom challenge and the fact that I did it. I was intoxicated and I think people actually suffocated from this one too. Why do all these challenges sometimes end in death? Whoever started that challenge probably feels like a real asshole. The mannequin challenge though, where you literally just stand frozen. You stand frozen and call it a challenge. Like I saw you blink. You're not a mannequin. Nice try, Felipe. My personal favorite is the 10-year challenge because it's everyone's low-key way to be like, yeah, I'm really hot now. I'm hot as frick. Like, I used to be really ugly, let's laugh at this photo, ha ha ha. But like, I'm hot now. What are these people gonna do in 2028 when all their 2018 photos are Facetuned? Then again, Facetune is gonna be so normal in 2028. Like, people are just gonna upload photos of people who aren't them. Like, we'll all hire people that kind of look like us, but are just way hotter and more ripped, and post photos of them living life. Like, it's not even gonna be us anymore. It started out with Facetune where like you make yourself not look like yourself, but in 2028, like, it literally just won't be you. You'll hire a robot or something. He'll go to Hawaii. The robot will go to the gym and do some stories. The 2010s was the rise of the influencer. The MySpace star walked so the YouTube star could run, so the Instagram star could become a billionaire. Keep on promoting those flat tummy diarrhea teas. I like influencers, like, I'm happy they exist. It's like a new breed of reality stars, but they just have way more filler. Do they though? Like, or is it just Facetune? We aren't sure. Remember when that influencer posted an ass photo to like say pray for the victims of an earthquake or something? That was a moment. Which like people were mad at, but also like at least she's showing you a photo that looks good. Like, even though we're sad because of the earthquake, like why can't she show her ass? You know? If a natural disaster happens, like maybe everyone should just post photos of their ass because it'll bring the mood up. Everyone vapes now in the 2010s. I'm just so thankful that vaping with those little USB things didn't come out while I was in high school, because I know I would have been one of the idiots to die. I'd be dead now because I would have bought black market vaping materials. I know myself and I know that would have been me. So I'm very thankful that I haven't started vaping. I'm not judging you if you vape. Like, when I smell the cotton candy when I'm walking down the sidewalk and someone blows a big vape cloud into my face, I'm like, oh, I kind of get it. Like, they're smoking cotton candy right now, like, go off. If I only knew in high school when I put my 17-page book report on Lauren Conrad's tumultuous book series on a USB hard drive, that this very item would one day represent vaping. That this same exact item would get teens high on nicotine. Please comment below other stuff that I missed, because the 2010s were a magical time. I need to hear what your favorite things were from the 2010s. For the 2020s, I want Nickelback to come back. I know that's a big statement, but I actually went to a Nickelback concert with my whole entire family. Back when their song Rockstar was big, I went to an arena. Sold out arena, by the way, and we all jammed to Nickelback, and everyone says they suck now. I love them. I know that back in the day, you also liked Rockstar by Nickelback. Don't even pretend. I haven't heard their new stuff, but if it's anything like Rockstar, then I probably would like it. Can you imagine how the Nickelback people feel? You're mean. Just let them sing Rockstar and sold out arenas again. I really want Nickelback to come back. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.